Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this sew along, I guess, for the Joni Jumpsuit. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, there is my handle here up on the screen. It's the same as my YouTube channel, just with an underscore in between my name. The first step that I do is always cut the top pattern pieces. This is about the third or fourth time that I am sewing this pattern, so I am hoping that it comes out right, or at least I was hoping it came out right, considering I already sewed it. But here I'm just continuing to cut in turbo speed. I wish we had that in real life. That would be so awesome. And I ended up making a mistake right here. The type of fabric that I'm using, I should have flipped over the pants and continued cutting the other way, like the same way as I did the top. But I didn't think it would matter, so that's why I ended up flipping it over, which sucks because you guys will see at the end the difference between the top piece and the bottom piece. It is something that I learned doing this jumpsuit and working with this fabric. Mistakes happen for a reason, so I know not to do the same thing next time. And I know that I'm using different fabric here. I'll show you guys the end result of this one, but I sewed the straps, and the reason why is because my camera, I do use my phone to record, and I had a full memory and it stopped recording, so that's why I'm using it to record this jumpsuit, this color of the jumpsuit. This one is like a red velvety type of fabric, and it is also very, very pretty. But these are the top pieces, and I'm going to sew the top kind of sweetheart kind of pattern there. And now I'm just cutting the axis fabric, and I will also be cutting the curved spots so that when I flip it over, it can actually flip over and look nice and set. And now we're back to gray. So this is what the top looks like flipped over and done. You don't want to sew the sides shut yet. You want to just leave them open. It kind of looks like this. And now we went back to red. I know, you guys, stick with me, I know. But now we're going to sew the back pieces. The back pieces, the same thing. You're just going to put the right sides together, and then the little short loop in where the that little cut that you do when you cut the pattern, the notch, and then there should be a notch somewhere, and then that's where you put the loops. I did not cut the notches on this one for some reason. I thought I was skilled enough to miss it, and I ended up sewing them a little bit too close, which is fine, but if they would have been a little bit farther apart, it would have worked for me a little bit better. So now we're just going to sew the top, and once we sew the top, we're going to connect the front and back pieces together. So you're just going to open them up like this, and then you're going to sew them right where the armpit area line is, and you're gonna sew them straight across. Have you guys tried sewing this pattern yet? If you have, let me know. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you interested in sewing this pattern now? I am actually loving this pattern. So once we're done with the top, we go ahead and sew the pockets, and then once we sew or hem the pockets, I'm not sure what to call that, but it's so that it has a clean finish. Top stitch the pockets, I don't know, and then we piece them with the front pant pieces. So and this is another mistake on your left side. On my left, or your left, whatever, on the left side, you can kind of see where I mixed up. I ended up making that piece too short. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I couldn't tell, but the pocket ended up being shorter than the other. And here I am sewing it, and this is such a weird angle. Have you guys ever recorded yourself sew on the side? It just looks really weird. But anyways, here we go. Here is the front piece, and now we can go ahead and grab the back piece, and then only sew from the crotch seam all the way to the bottom. You don't sew the crotch area yet. You want to save that part for the neck, the second to last step. I don't know, but it's not the step yet. And you look at the back piece, the back pants piece. The back pieces are always a little bit bigger just because of the bum area. So I folded it to see how much bigger, and it's about an inch or two bigger, than the front piece. And then we just sew those together, and I actually could have sewn both rows. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here, I could have just pinned the side seam and the crotch seam at the same time and just sewn it, but I didn't do that for some reason. So here I had to pin the side seam. Sorry if you guys can hear my kids in the background. They're playing. It's kind of difficult to do a voiceover when they're not here. So, because they're usually always here. But here we go, and now I am sewing it, and now we're going to sew the crotch seams together. So this is where the pants get connected in the crotch area. It's a little confusing because I've seen people do it a different way, where they actually stuff one leg in the other leg. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'll do it in another video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But here I don't know. I really enjoyed this pattern because it's so easy to follow. Even as I'm doing the crotch seam, it's just so easy. Easy to understand. They have pictures with the little book. If you are a beginner sewer, this would probably be really awesome. In the website, it does say for an advanced beginner, and I consider myself a very, very new beginner, so maybe this one makes me an advanced beginner, I don't know. But here is what it looks like. I really like the top, but see, this is what I meant with the pants, how it looks all weird. And honestly, I do not like how this looks on my figure. I don't like how I don't know. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like how I like the top. I added a waistband. Sorry if I did not mention that. I added a waistband, and you see the pants. That's what I don't like. I don't like it because I have a short torso, but I have a long belly, but a short hip. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like how wide these are, and I always wear skinny jeans or a skinny sweatpants. So I took a pair of sweatpants that I absolutely love how they fit, and I wanted to see if I could convert them into a skinnier, kind of like a jogging jumpsuit. A jogger jumpsuit. I don't know what it's called. Seriously, sorry guys, I don't know what it's called, but De veras. But anyways, so here I decided to take the pants, and I turned them inside out, and I was so afraid of making these I was so afraid of tweaking or changing anything with this jumpsuit, because I really sorry about my kids. I am sorry. But I was really afraid, simply because I was like, where do I start? How do I do this? Let me first color it with some chalk. And first of all, the chalk that I have just sucks. I'm struggling, you guys. It is not awesome, but yeah, it's not awesome. But here, and then I decided, I was like, oh, I'm going to cut it now. And I was like, no, let me go ahead and pin it. Let me pin it first, and then I can go ahead and sew it. And then I will cut it once I put them on and see if I like them or not. And this, I actually am going to do this for future patterns, sew-alongs for future sewing purposes. All I did was pin the top pattern or the top pants. All I did was pin one side, and then I folded it over just where the pins were, and then I pinned the bottom pant leg. You see what I'm saying? You see that? So now both sides are pinned, and now I can magically sew it and super fast time. I always forget my pins. Does anybody else forget that? You have to get up and go back for it. I had to do that throughout this whole process. I need a better system, guys. But I'm sewing it, and here we go. I like them better than what they were. The problem was that I was like, I wish I could show a little bit of ankle. You know, my ankles need love too. I have skinny little ankles. And I was like, I would really like to wear these with Converse or with my little Harry Potter shoes that I'm currently wearing. And bam, elastic. It hit me like, you know, like a light bulb went off in my head. And I went ahead and grabbed some elastic, and I still hadn't cut it, mind you. I just tried it on to see if I liked it, and I did. So I went ahead and cut it after I got the elastic idea. And I even took it in a little bit in the crotch area, and I honestly think those two things literally made the difference in this jumpsuit. Just check it out now. I have the elastic. I'm pulling it up just so that you guys can see that the elastic is now in, so I can wear it with some really cute chucks or with my little Harry Potter shoes. You can totally see like my rectangular shaped figure, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really liked it. Yeah. The only thing is that dang pocket, if you guys can tell, it's a lot smaller than my left one. My right pocket is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Here is some more pictures. Don't forget, you guys, if you do want to follow me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And this is the other one. You can tell my face is all excited because I love this one. Here is another picture. I'm a little tired, sorry, but thank you guys so much. Bye.